Good afternoon, guys. Good afternoon. Welcome back to another episode of Tucked In. This is Tucker, also known as Hagrid, coming to you Wednesday, June 24th. Thinking the MSTR BTC STRC sell is going to get a little biblical here very shortly. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. That always helps us out. Let's get into it, guys. Good old Bitcoin here. We set a new low today. Just barely. 59.1 versus 59.130. So nothing crazy. Had a lot of sell volume come in. Trying to bounce right now. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. I'm not buying the bounce whatsoever. I think we're going to keep nuking. I think we are going to see low 50s pretty shortly. MSTR closed at 94, sitting at 97 right now. Looking pretty dreadful. MSTR BTC pair has entered the abyss. Has entered the absolute abyss. Yeah, this looks bad. It's really bad. No way around it. There it is. That's a better chart. Yeah, I don't think you're gonna really see a meaningful bounce out of this pair. And if I think both are going lower and this chart looks bad, then MSTR is the one that actually should go much lower than Bitcoin. So I'm thinking the sell is going to get pretty wild. Here. STRC as well. We should check that out. Closed at 80, post at 81. I mean, I've seen this before. I saw somebody pointed out on Twitter how this looks like UST, actually, like a lot. I wouldn't be surprised to see this thing at 50 in like 2 weeks. I do not think this is going to repeg at this point. I really don't. So, yeah, this is not looking good. And Saylor does not have to buy this back by any means. He doesn't have to. He can let this thing go to zero. I also think he will continue diluting MSTR shareholders to buy more Bitcoin and to do everything he can to hold on to the Bitcoin he currently has, right? So, yeah, guys, I don't really see much hope for STRC or MSTR. The Bitcoin they hold, I think they're going to hang on to, at least for now, but not a whole lot of incentive for Saylor to not dilute people. Anyways, let's do a quick scan around the rest of the market. I was gone last week. Had a little vacation, first one in a while, so that was very nice, actually. A little time off from the markets is always nice, but very glad to be back. I mean, ETH is sitting at like 20K Bitcoin right now. This is 20K Bitcoin. I think if you break this low at 1,500, you're not stopping it this week. I'll see you at right about 1,000. Right about 1,000 is where I would look for ETH. This is just a vicious downtrend until proven otherwise. This high had to get above this high to break market structure. This high had to get above this high. This high had to get above this high. None of them have done it. None of them have been able to do it. So at this point, you get back above, let's just say you see 2,500 again on ETH. Things are looking good. Until then, I'll see you lower. I will see you much lower. Sol, kind of the same thing. It's got farther to fall. It's got less market structure for support, So I like 30. I like 30 to 40. I like that range in here. But yeah, I don't think it looks much better. I mean, let's just back up real quick. I kind of am expecting Bitcoin to see, like, let's see what this shows. I think this makes a lot of sense, actually. A sweep of this wick down here, right into our 1618, 46 to 49. I think that makes a lot of sense from here. I do not think we're just going to V recover out of this whatsoever. So, yeah, I kind of like that as a TP target. I kind of like that. That might even be a little too bullish. That might be too bullish, man. I don't know. We'll see. I like it as a TP1 though. I will say that. I like it as a TP1. But yeah, quick, let's hop over to the equity verse. The old equity verse. I could see the argument for this, you know. I could see that argument, but I still think we're in this regime where we end up breaking up like that. If you look at what Moo just did after hours, oh my God. Oh my goodness. It's up 15% after hours. They just smashed earnings. That's good for every chip name in the business. Good old BlackBerry. We got Nokia. We got SMH is the ETF. Gonna gap up. Nvidia, obviously, slight gap up. I don't know. I don't see a ton of downside. I don't see a ton of downside in equities. I mean, let's check in on old QQQ real quick. Not a ton of signal in the volume profile. As long as it's going to hang out and be stuck in this volume, chances are it goes higher sooner than later, in my opinion. So it's about to gap up into a gap, actually. We'll see. We'll see what happens in the morning, but yeah, I think equities are headed higher. I think crypto's headed lower, and therefore I think MSTR, STRC, and good old Coinbase most likely heading lower. Oh yeah, dude, that's no good. That's no good. I'll see you at 115. This is what I've been saying. I will see you at 115. I was looking at options. I was looking at some options, some puts for like September, August, which I think are very conservative because I think you could see 115 a lot sooner than that. But I like to push it out a little farther than I would, assume. Yeah, I like puts on coin for September. Haven't really decided on a strike yet, but yeah. But yeah, anyways, that's kind of my bias. Just want to do a quick check-in. Let you guys know where I was at. Like I said, I was gone last week, obviously. So glad to be back. Glad to be back and have some actually fun price action. Usually the summer just sucks and it's choppy, right? But yeah, it's nice to have some volatility. Speaking of volatility, quickly, let's quick check in on the VIX. Not a ton. I'm not going to say this is bullish or bearish. Doesn't really give me a great read. Move index doesn't really tell me shit right now either. If this thing really starts selling, we're in trouble. I do think so. PY. Not good. Not good. We don't want this thing just ripping higher, and I don't see a world in which it doesn't at this point. Ooh, the 30-year. Wow, the 30-year is nuking. That is interesting. Because this right here looks like USD JPY, but then you got a little sell-off. Yields are nuking. This is interesting. This is interesting. Oil cooked. Yeah. Oil is done. Inflation going lower. Cuts coming. Good for everybody. But I think in the meantime, Bitcoin and MicroStrategy have problems right now. They got big problems. So I'm not gonna hustle and try to jump in front of that train. I'd rather just bid memory and AI, honestly. And I think a lot of people are in that boat at this point. So again, I think bidding crypto in Q4 is the move, as it is every 4 years. So a year after the top, you bid, and that's pretty much it. So what did we top on October 6th? I'll be bidding October 6th, you know. I don't want to rush it and bid this summer. Usually September is a shitty month for crypto and risk. So I will buy the September dip. That's my plan. But for now, bidding memory, and I know this is not like novel stuff, but bidding memory, short crypto equities. So anyways, that's it for me today, guys. I'll be back next week for another episode of Tucked In. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Go check out TraderX. It's sweet. It really is. You can automate all this. Everything I just talked about, you can automate. You can build strategies and automate. So check it out. But anyways, that's it for me. Signing off now. Hope you guys had a good week, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.